everything. The way I walk, the way I breathe. Feel my fate shift into the night. But here I am, same old thing. Sinking deep, no ecstasy. Reality haunts the living mind. If I saw another day, only to scream into the night. Nothing ever tries to change, even if I want to realize. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, taking off without the same mistake. Darling, when you go away, it won't be as simple for you.
Hello, everyone. Long time no see. Hey. It's Old Man G here, back again with another live debate. I'm actually joined by Chainsaw today. Apologies. This was supposed to be done a lot earlier this week, but I've had a really manic week. So just with a lot of things sort of going on. So I've not really had any time to do any live streams, really. So I apologize for that. But it's quite laid back. Obviously, as everyone knows, with Queen Elizabeth passing away, there's been a lot of football cancellations. So Manchester United didn't really play. Yes, I am aware that they played in the Europa League. But I've not really done a lot of Europa League coverage on this channel really recently, just because I don't really tend to cover the group stage games, if I'm perfectly honest. So I thought that we would do something a bit more lighthearted and I bet a bit delayed because of the whole Todd Boehly thing. But I thought it would be an interesting debate because a lot of people have been wanting to do this whole North versus South thing. But what I thought was interesting was to give it maybe a twist, whereby the way I would do this North versus South whole situation would be that you can only pick one player from each of the Northern or Southern teams, with the exception of the goalkeeper, basically. So the goalkeeper can be from the same team, but every outfield player, there has to be at least one player from all of the Northern or Southern teams, which makes it a little bit harder, considering that in a lot of the Northern teams that I just saw a bunch of City and Liverpool players, with the other occasional United player. But before we get into this whole thing, as my intro, if you're new to the channel, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter, UnitedX, and smash the notification button for latest United news and more. Chainsaw, first and foremost, though, buddy, long time. How you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I did hear. I can't remember who said it. That's someone. Let me try to remember who said it. It was on another channel. It was on a football podcast, where the guy said I suggested in the comments there should be a 3-player limit, because I don't want it all to be a City, Liverpool, for example, in the Northern team. But then he said it's what do you call it? A massive game for like the fans who haven't seen those players. So it's like a massive charity game where you want to see the best of the best. So of his argument was that he would rather see all the City players, all the Liverpool and City players. But I do like this idea, and I think this is actually very tough. I'm already thinking about it. Where I could play certain players, and I can only pick one.
This is the
two, including goalkeeper. But like, this is difficult. This is actually difficult.
This is the thing, because to be honest, a lot of the ones I saw, it's just easy. People being, I want this to be harder, because I think first of all, people need to know where the divide is. So when you look at the Premier League, the Southern teams, so I'll read them out. So where the Northern teams would be Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City, Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, Leeds, Everton, Newcastle, Wolves, Leicester City. So those would be the northernmost teams. The southernmost teams. Now let me just get this out. The southernmost teams would be Southampton, West Ham, Palace, Fulham, Spurs, Chelsea, Arsenal, Brentford, Brighton, and Bournemouth. So those would be the southernmost teams. Oh, before I get that, I should acknowledge, shout out to Mush Jungle in the chat, man. Thank you for joining, man. I appreciate it. So those would be the southernmost teams. So, like I said, the only duplication can be the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper can be from a team from an outfield player, but all the outfield players, they all have to be from at least one of those teams. So that's where the difficulty is. I mean, what do you think so far, Chainsaw?
I think it's super difficult, because other than maybe Liverpool's, are we doing current form, or is this like a star name?
No, yeah,
Because
overall, yeah.
Okay,
There's no point
overall.
using current, yeah, because current form would make it, I think, even harder because you'd have to be watching every single Premier League team right now and then the North and South, and no one's done that. So I think I would say just overall on the person's form overall, yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah. So is there 10 teams for the North? Because I counted 10 for the South.
Yeah, so 10 for the North, 10 for the South. Yeah,
okay,
it's obviously bring the
20.
20. So let's. I got to do this. Let's start with, because I think people will be the North win. So let's start with the North like all-star team. Let me just do that. I know probably everyone's watching the Real Madrid game, which I was watching before I went live.
I was watching as well. I saw Atletico score. You know, it's on ITV4, which is quite mad.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Jeez,
yeah. La Liga games are on ITV4.
Like all of them are, or they.
I
think
they
Clasico
should be it.
Yeah, they shows a select ones. But yeah, ITV4 is showing, which I think is they had to get the rights out there somewhere. So yeah, that definitely makes sense.
And big up Vinny. That's why I have Vinny as my profile pic.
Yes,
as you can see, because of what's happened recently.
I don't even know what that was about, to be honest. Like the whole thing just seemed to just be a bit of a mess. I really have no idea what was going on there.
Regardless, for me, Vinny's number one young player for me.
In the world,
Haaland, yeah, over Haaland.
Over Haaland,
yeah.
What about Nunes? Is he over Nunes as well?
I keep forgetting Nunes is 22, I think.
Yeah,
I always
exactly.
think he's like 35. He's like Andy Carroll type player.
He's like Andy Carroll type player.
But he's not. He's not
old. He's not old. He just comes across as being a bit old. But I mean, in fact, let's wait on that because he might get into this team. Let's see.
No, he won't.
Let's see.
I'm going to say this from now on. I'm going to say this from now on.
We'll talk about the debate. Okay. Yeah, go on.
From now on, I don't want to hear no Nunes talk. I'm a Nunes hater. No more Nunes on this channel, please. I've changed.
You bought Nunes to the channel though, bro. You bought Nunes to the channel.
Yeah,
that
was my biggest mistake.
Nunes was your boy. Nunes was your boy.
I've been humbled too many times. I'm taking too much humble pie.
Well, okay, let's get into it. Okay, so and obviously we can always change things around, like if we mind. So, but I mean, I think the first thing will be goalkeeper. Based on the northern teams.
This is a bit difficult.
It is difficult
because I could argue Alisson as an overall.
Well, actually, first and foremost, like what formation would you want to pick?
I think for the North it should be 4-3-3, and for the South it should be back three, because Chelsea are more dominant in the South, and Tottenham's dominant in the South as well.
Okay.
So I think the North is the better footballing side.
Okay.
South is the better tactical side. Okay. I think that's the difference between the two.
Shout out to SMB in the chat, man. Thank you for joining, man. Get involved in this debate, man. Get involved in the debate as well. So we're going 4-4-3 for the North to start off with. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Okay. Goalkeeping wise, so I've got the BBC thing up here, which helps. So I'll say the options. So goalkeeper, we have like Gavin Bazunu of Southampton, Lucas. Sorry, that's the south. Sorry, that's my bad. The north. Sorry, Allison, David De Gea, Edison, Dean Henderson, Emina Martinez, basically from Villa.
Yeah, Martinez.
Ilian Messier from Leeds, Jordan Pickford, Nick Pope from Newcastle, Jose Sarr from Wolves, or Danny Ward from Leicester.
Okay, Sarr is a good shout. Like he's the underrated shout. I'm not just saying it because of my FPL and he gives me points, but like he's the one goalkeeper. I haven't watched too many games, but I've seen that they've kept quite a few like good defensive performances, and he's been a key part of that for Wolves. But unfortunately, I think he just misses out. I think he isn't as good as Alisson overall in terms of all.
But remember,
attributes.
oh yes, true. Yeah, we can use it as a double. Okay, we can use a double. So
Yeah.
This is probably the easiest one to do
the
then
free
because
hit.
you can double.
I think it's between Nick Pope and Alisson.
Alisson.
I don't rate Edison at all. Shot stopping, Edison's not good enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I if it was last year, I probably would have said maybe even Martinez from Villa.
Oh yeah,
Or the come up as a thing, especially what he did with Argentina as well.
He got too cocky though, unfortunately.
But yeah, I agree. Nick Proke, I mean, I'm just seeing what does in the chat think. Eddie, shout out to Eddie, man. Big up RDS Chainsaw Smash like. Thank you. And make sure you subscribe to Eddie's channel as well, man. So like subscribe to Ribe. He's like Football Waffles, man. Eddie's Football Waffles, great channel, man. Big up to Eddie, man, and hope we get you back on soon. Esme says, the idea of also isn't that bad to me. Yeah, it's not bad to me. It's not a bad idea to me either. It's really not.
I don't understand why people were like hating on the idea, saying it's too American. I'm like,
I think that's the thing. That's the thing. That's like the British are very, very keen about their traditions. That's in general. Like there's a very people don't like change unless it's like really, really convenient or it makes you a lot of money.
That's
like
true.
if it's really convenient or it makes someone tons of money, then people will change. But if it's none of those things, and even the money bit, it's like it's still like, well, if it ruffles our traditions, we'll still rebel against it. That's just the nature of this country.
That's true.
Whereas America, I think America's is a bit different. They're willing to be more adventurous and try new things and stuff. And then if it makes money, which is why they are where they are today. So we're gonna put. We agree we'll put Allison in as goalkeeper. Then I don't have any issue with that as well.
You watch Newcastle games, right? Is Nick Pope good enough on the ball as well? Because I know he's a good shot stopper.
Yeah, no. I think he's definitely improved Newcastle's back line. I mean, it's definitely between. I think the only thing when we give to Nick Pope is that like you can make an argument that if you're going on current form, you might make a case for Nick Pope currently on current form. But the thing is, I'd say that I told at the start that we're going based over on star power, as it were. So based on overall performance and overall sort of thing, then Allison would be, because it is an all-stars thing. So you can't necessarily go on current form because otherwise this is going to be a lot harder between how we get certain players in. So
I vote for Allison.
Listen, I have no problem with Allison being in. SMB says they used to do something back in the 60s that was similar, where you would have the best of one league play another, from what I've heard. Yeah, exactly. It was there. That's what I don't understand. I don't people against it. Yeah, people migrate to America to make money, hence why they answer is like that with a lot of people. Yeah, that's true. Don't go to UK to make, it's just the currency that's strong in the UK. But to make money in the UK, right, okay. Let's put in Allison into this.
I'm trying to be as fair as possible for the smaller teams as well. But I think Allison wins this one.
Right. Now this is where it gets interesting.
A bit tricky.
This is where it gets a bit tricky now.
Ooh. Are we starting with right back?
I will. So yeah, we'll start again. I'll bring on the BBC thing up because let's see what's it. I'll get it in the options as well.
While you look at the options, I'll give you a name immediately. Trippier. I think Trippier at Newcastle. He's been a revelation, especially free kick wise. He's incredible. And I'm pretty sure defensively, I haven't seen enough of Trippier, but I assume he's astute because he was at Atletico Madrid. He's learned abroad. and he's bringing it back to Newcastle. I think Trippier should get right back because Trent's not good enough. We could all agree. Overall, defensively, he's not good enough.
Overall, defensively, he's
Yeah. And Dalot does not get into this team. Neither does Aaron.
Whoa!
No. We're keeping it real.
Let's just keeping it real. Let's relax for a second. Let's relax for a second.
No. Because you can only get one. Remember, you can only get one United player. Are you telling me Dalot is the guy for you?
No. I'm just saying. Like, let me just quickly get like. Okay, so what we've got right back here. Yeah, okay, so right back options here. Okay, fine. So I don't know if I should just share the BBC signs. No, it's okay. So right back, so we've got Trent, Botman, that's Newcastle. You got João Cancelo, you got Connor Cody from Everton, Nathan Collins from Wolves, Dalot from United, obviously Wan-Bissaka.
Wait, Trippier's not right back for Newcastle?
No, I'm going through the list.
Okay.
This includes centre backs as well. Okay, whatever. This is including all the defenders, man. Yeah, Kieran Trippier. Why have they included all the defenders in this list?
The reason why I say Trippier is because I think he's been obviously there's a couple of other good players at Newcastle, but he's been the one I looked at. I'm like, wow, I wish I had him at Liverpool instead of Trent. Like Trent for me is not a right back anymore, or currently he's not playing like a right back. So Trippier's the one guy from Newcastle. I'm like, wow, I wish I had him in my club. So I don't know. That's how I see it. How I see things.
I mean, I guess are they based on the
Cancelo's a left back for me.
Yeah, Cancelo's a left back. I agree. The list I'm reading out, for some reason it decided to include like just all the defenders in the list, but that's fine. I'm just trying to think, is there anyone is that obviously you don't think Dalot? Okay, fine. Okay.
Walker is a shout.
Yeah, but the other thing as well is that we're essentially saying that like there's no one else in Newcastle that's going to get into this rest of the 11 because this is going to be the Newcastle representative player. So my thing with Newcastle is that like does Saint Maximin not get into the starting 11?
Let me think.
Because if we put in Trippier in here, we're saying that Saint Maximin can't be in this. Do you kind of see what I mean?
But see, if we put, let's say, Cancelo left back, for example, right? I'm not saying we are going to, but like, let's just say, then that means we can't have Kevin De Bruyne in centre mid.
Exactly.
So it does get a bit technical at this point. But I do think there's a better left winger or a more effective left winger. I think.
He's just keeping it real. Maybe Dalot gets in terms of self-improvement, but he used to be. That is true. Walker at right back is a must. Well, I mean, again, the thing is, Coutinho is that as the rules of this have it is that like you can only have one outfield player from each of the northern or southern clubs. So if we put and there's 10 obviously. So if we put Kyle Walker in, it means that we can't put another Man City player in. So that's the problem.
I don't want to give spoilers away, but Salah and De Bruyne will have to be in this team. I don't care what position they're playing; they have to be in this team. So Man City and Liverpool.
I don't know. There's a chance that Haaland might have to be in this team.
Oh yeah,
there's a chance that Haaland.
I'm sorry.
If we're talking about winning, if we're talking about winning, the whole point of this is to win the game.
But the rules it's the overall, and Kevin De Bruyne has given us more overall. Haaland's only been here for 9 games, so you can't kick Kevin De Bruyne out. In my opinion.
Okay. I'll give you that. Okay, shout out to Vittenly, who's watching on Twitch. Thank you very much, man. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Says North vs South would be more than 11 vs 11. It would be 2 full squads against each other. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're doing the northern one first, and then we're going to move on to the southern one after this. So yeah, we're doing the North All-Star team first, and then we'll debate the southern one. So I think that we can come back to it, but yeah, okay. Let's go
Trippier.
I'll put Trippier in here as right back for now, and then we will see. Okay, right, left back now. left
this is
back
this is
now.
difficult. Because I in my opinion, you could override my opinion on this. I think City and Liverpool players are needed more up top, so like attacking wise and midfield wise. So I can't put Cancelo on here, even though he's the best left back in the league. Because of these rules, it's so difficult.
It's
I know
difficult, man.
Andy
Because
Robertson's not been good enough, or overall he has, but I still think he's one-footed. That's the problem. So he doesn't get in for me.
I'm looking back at
Don't you dare say Malasia. You
No. But I'm thinking because remember we got to get someone from Nottingham Forest in this team. Remember
I
that,
actually have no idea.
you know,
Nottingham Forest
like
players.
we've got to get, and so that's the thing. So this is the thing, like we've got to get someone in from Leeds, from Everton, from Nottingham Forest into this team somehow, you know.
The only one I know from Leeds is Dan James, and he does not get into this
But and he's not,
starting 11.
yeah. So so like somehow you got to, this is gonna be difficult, man.
Actually, one sec. Let me see. Let me find some names. Let me see if I recognize some names because I was looking through different teams, but I forgot Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, the
Let me
BBC
check.
for some reason the BBC it doesn't give you like all of it just gives you like a few of the big names. It doesn't actually give you all of them, which is a bit crap.
Yeah, that's a little bit crap, but let's look for
Anyone in the chat, any options at left back, any options at left back, bearing in
can you
mind
name the
you can
teams?
only pick one team. Okay, so these are the northern teams. Remember this, chat, and for those who are watching. Real Madrid have won, by the way, so congratulations to Real Madrid and
Congrats.
so remember the northern teams are Liverpool, United, City, Nottingham Forest, Villa, Leeds, Everton, Newcastle, Wolves, and Leicester. Oh, who's the Leicester right back? That was who was his?
Leicester's a wash team.
No, but I mean we're talking overall, man, aren't we?
Oh yeah, that's true.
So yeah, they've got Castagna, the James Justin guy, and Ricardo Pereira.
So you're suggesting remove Trippier for
Sorry, I'm talking.
Ricardo.
That's right back, man. So that's my bad. Sorry, I thought it was like
Yeah,
left back.
that's fine.
They're left. They have
Left back's hard, you know.
Yeah, left back is they've got Ryan Bertrand now, but
yeah, you don't want him in the team.
Just left backs.
I'm trying to. This is.
It's gonna be. I said this is why it's the twist. This is why it's the challenge, man.
Who's Everton's left back? Do you know?
Ricardo Pereira, says Coutinho at left back.
Can he play left?
I think
back?
he's a right back. I think he's right. He plays right back though, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Man, this is going to be tough.
Yeah, this is actually really tough. But I think Everton left back could make it. But if you know any Everton left backs,
who's the Everton left back, man? Who's the Everton?
It's not Baines because that was years ago.
No.
I'm sorry. There's so many wash teams in the Premier League. No offense.
There are. They actually are, man. I'm looking at this and going like, how the hell could I not name
Remember a few years ago, you can name a few from all these clubs,
different teams, but now I'm just like, who? We're gonna have to come back to that, man. We might have to be like Phil never pays and come back to it, because I cannot think of one right now that goes straight into this. Unless chat, you guys have an idea. Mikolenko from Everton is a left back.
Yes. Put him in.
Mikolenko,
when I watched him play, I was like, wow, he pocketed Salah.
Mikolenko. Okay, yep.
That's
there you go. Shout. There's Everton. Thank you, Eddie, man, in the chat, man. Thank you, Eddie, in the chat,
Thank you, Eddie.
Mikalenko, man.
Trust
There
me,
we
this
go.
guy's good. This guy's
There's
good.
there's our left back. Thank you.
How did
This is
I
why we
forget?
need. This is why it's the community thing, man.
Thank
'cause
you, Eddie.
We're not going to be able to do this without the community.
Eddie's a goat.
Right, centre backs now, man. Okay, so we've got one player from Everton and one player from Newcastle. So,
I'm gonna go with what Factor said, and Martinez. He's gonna be better than Van Dijk at the end of the season. So I'm putting Martinez as one of the shouts.
I mean, we have to get United player in. I mean, I guess what United players can be there. I guess.
But when you say overall, do you mean like overall their career or just recent,
No,
last year?
just overall in terms of their time at their respective club. I don't mean like it can only be based on the performance for their particular. So, for example, we're not rating Trippier based on his time at Atletico Madrid. It's based on his time at Newcastle, and so on.
Okay, Newcastle and Spurs, right? So then,
no, just Newcastle, just for the northern side.
Okay, but what about not to go ahead, but like what about Cristiano, because he was at United before and he came back to United? Then he definitely gets left wing.
Let's okay. We'll talk about Cristiano Ronaldo later. We'll talk about Cristiano Ronaldo later.
Okay,
we'll talk about Cristiano later. So, I mean, if United players coming in, like, right, I'm just trying to think because overall, because again, the thing is Martinez and all them, it's like they've not. I'd rather Varane go in here because at least Varane has done it for a bit longer because it's here last season.
We could save. I think we could save United players for forward areas. I think Kilman from Wolves.
I don't know. I can think of three because we're talking forward areas. Like you can't really rate Anthony yet. Martial is.
I'm talking about defensively. Wolves player because Wolves are part of the Northern teams, right?
They are. So then, they are.
Kilman, I think his name's Kilman. I think he could get centre back. Maybe.
Okay.
I think he's a centre back. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I think he is a centre back actually, Coleman.
Yeah, I'll put him there.
Who else do we have? Obviously, City. If we're gonna go, obviously Diaz and stuff, but we want to put.
We have to play strategic because we want to beat the South.
What about Van Dijk and Matip? Are they not?
No, but then
they're not involved.
Then there's a huge question mark with the right wing spot. You see where I'm coming from? Because I'm looking ahead.
No, but like, I mean, is it possible that like someone else could take that right wing spot? If that makes any sense.
I think that's impossible. I don't think that I genuinely think that's impossible. But you can't name me one better than Salah. That's impossible.
Because just
no, but I'm being strategic. I think Kilman is a good Wolves representation, and then we could try to sneak in a Nottingham Forest defender, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe. Because I haven't heard much about their attack or the midfield. So
I mean, you can maybe put because you could possibly is it possible that you put like someone like if we talk about Nottingham Forest getting them in there, like Jesse Lingard on the right wing situation. No, because we're doing overall. Because we want to be strengthening overall.
No, even it'll be a disgrace. That'll be a disgrace.
If we get a week, or even some like Villa, like Ollie Watkins, for example. Because remember, Ollie Watkins did
but he's a striker. Ollie Watkins is part of the Northern team.
Villa are part of the Northern team.
Okay. So that means who's Villa's defenders? There's Mings, but he's not performing. But this is overall.
Yeah, it's overall. So Mings, you could actually see. I would put because I don't see where any other United player goes into this thing. I'd actually put Mings and either Mings and Varane. Yeah,
I think Kilman and Varane. I think. Yeah.
So Kilman is
because remember there is Philip Coutinho at Aston Villa. If you're talking, but is that his time at Villa? So
his time at Villa's been okay. Some Villa's been okay.
He's not been that great. I think Kilman's my vote.
I go Kilman and Varane. Kilman and Varane. I think.
Okay, so Cristiano's old United days are not counted basically. So there's a cap.
This where it's not
Oh,
a cap.
this is a current.
This is more of a current. Yeah, current. Current is in like the player's been at the club for like, so for example, like and also when he was at United, he was, I guess, a left winger, and he's not going to be playing that like now. If that makes any sense.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes complete sense because his body doesn't allow that. So, okay, so Kilman and Varane. Oh, why Varane? Varane's washed.
I'm going to ignore that.
Varane is washed.
The guys
What about Maguire? What about Martinez?
Let's not even like the guys outperforming Van Dijk right now. You know what it is.
Whoa.
He's
relax.
Van Dijk is getting spun.
What do you mean? He's holding bench.
Van
Okay,
Dijk
we'll move on. Let's get to midfield.
Spun, you know. So, right, okay. So we're going to midfield. So, okay. So just for those who know,
De Bruyne.
We can't. We already got a player from Everton, United, Wolves, and Newcastle. So remember, we've got to get a Nottingham Forest person in here, man. It's got to bear that in mind. I don't know how we're going to get. I don't know how we're going to get.
I've got a solution.
We've got to get a midfielder in.
I've got a solution. I want.
Your solution is Lingard on the right?
No. Relax.
Because that's arguably their best player, isn't it?
He's not. He's not Nottingham Forest's best player. I don't even think Lingard's performing for Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
I'll play De Bruyne right mid to right centre mid would be De Bruyne's position. So because that's crystal clear. The right, the right side. Okay, so that's a straightforward one. I think we could play a Nottingham Forest DM because even if he's not that good, we could have two good world-class centre mids next to one average DM because that will cover up his weaknesses because De Bruyne is the attacking centre mid, and then the other centre mid we could have is let me think.
Let me have a look at this now because they've signed so many players.
We could have Coutinho, not Coutinho, sorry. Who's in Aston Villa's midfield?
Well, let me sort this DM situation for from right now. Like, I'm looking at like who could even actually no. Yeah, you could put Czech Kyoto. Czech Kyoto plays for them now. Yeah,
Nottingham Forest.
For Nottingham Forest, yeah. Czech Kyoto plays there. They've got Jack Colt got it back.
That's perfect.
Not Mangala, but I think actually Czech Kyoto actually because Czech Kyoto can play DM. I think.
You know if what's the DM that used to be at Leeds that went to Man City? Phillips. If Phillips had stayed at Leeds, this would have been a lot easier.
Exactly. It would have been straightforward. He would have been there.
He's just sitting on the bench. Like, what a wasted decision from him.
Yeah,
but
he's injured now, but sure, it's probably going to miss the World Cup, unfortunately.
Yeah, for me, he was a little bit overrated, but we move. Okay, so what clubs have we done? We've done Everton, United, Wolves, Newcastle, Man City, Nottingham. I don't want to put Leeds. You know what? Let's go for a Leeds midfielder.
Yeah.
Why not?
Is it? Well, I mean, we could because could Daniel James play on the right?
RDS, why?
I don't know why you're like I said this would be because this is the thing. Our midfield's now weak because you're obsessed with playing Salah on the right.
No, it's not weak. How is it weak? How is it weak? That is a solid midfield. That's a solid.
Is it? You want to?
De Bruyne is the best in the world.
In the midfield now. When we could have had like a beast midfield and then play. And
we're gonna have a beast attack. We're gonna have a beast
play
attack.
Lingard on the right, and we can compensate.
No,
I mean, like you got Lingard, and then maybe Haaland, and then
you're shameless.
On the left.
And we can't have Haaland. No, how could we have a world-class midfield though? If you want Haaland,
oh wait, we actually can't. We actually can't have Haaland actually because De Bruyne is there, can't we? So we can't have Haaland there. So that means that. So these are the remaining. Let me see because this is the North. So the remaining 4 teams we've got to pick from are Leeds, Villa, right? I don't think we've picked a player from Villa yet.
Yeah, we haven't. Coutinho
Um,
might be my shout.
and obviously Liverpool. That's the third. And who's the other one?
You said Leeds, you said Villa, you said Liverpool. Who's the other one?
We've got someone from Leicester. You've got someone from Leicester, haven't we?
No, we don't. We don't.
What's his name? Thingy. Oh yeah, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know him from Leicester. Yeah, that's it. We don't know.
Okay, so James Maddison.
Yes. Okay. Fine.
There you go. That's a solid midfield.
Why don't we play Ndidi in the DM?
But then who plays for Nottingham Forest?
But they have like better because you ironically Lingard, you could actually bring Lingard into the midfield.
But Lingard over James Maddison or Tilleman.
But the thing is, I would say if we're talking as a DM, and if we're talking overall, I would play Ndidi, and Ndidi is the best one out of them.
But he hasn't been performing that well. I think he's slightly
that's recency bias though. This season, yes, I agree. But if we're talking about overall,
Czech Kanate is decent though. He's like average, but then you have 2 quality centre mids that will cover for him.
But then Madison has been. I mean, let me know what your thoughts on the chat as well, guys, in the chat. So
trust me, Maddison. I trust him.
Madison is washed, man. Madison is washed now.
Oh,
Madison is washed. It's washed. Tillemans, I'll give you.
He's washed. He can't run. The referee outruns him.
Personally, I would put Ndidi, and then I would bring because this is stars as well, man. This is stars.
No, Lingard. I would not. I'm gonna veto. I'm gonna use all my power.
There's no veto. There's no veto here. Like at the end of the day,
let the chat decide.
You're getting Salah on the right. Okay, because
no. Hold on. RDS, hold on. How are you saying putting Salah on the right is like a bad thing? It's like I'm forcing an agenda.
Yeah,
he's literally the best.
You're getting him.
He's a top 3 player for the last 5 years. The guy broke the Premier League goal record.
Yeah,
the guy's got a CL, a Premier League. Yeah, and you're disrespecting the Egyptian king.
I'm not disrespecting him. Shout out to him as watchman. Like the vid, guys. I'm not disrespecting Salah.
Where's Eddie? I need Eddie to back.
You also need to bear in mind what teams are left, man. This is what you need to understand. Like what team, because we get Salah there, but remember we've got
SSB. Do you agree with this? Because he's a Liverpool fan. He will tell you that Salah has to play right wing.
SMB says Iwobi has actually had a good season. Everton as well.
He's a centre mid now, isn't it?
What Iwobi?
We can't add him. No, we can't have him because we already got
the thingy. Yeah, exactly. We can't. That's the problem. So, guys, for those that are watching in chat, thank you.
I'll put Harvey and get involved Barnes in it if I have to.
Harvey Barnes isn't a bad shout. I don't think.
No, but how is look at the chat? Look at the chat. Madison. Look at the Madison.
Joe Edmonds says here. So Madison is England's best creative player. Southgate picks hardworking players like Mount.
Exactly. There you go, Madison. Let's go.
Shout out to Matthew and chat. Thank you, man. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Appreciate it. So
Madison, you're disrespecting Madison. I'm telling you.
Okay. So if we put Madison in,
thank you, chat.
If we do put him there, and then we're left with Liverpool,
Villa,
and Leeds.
Dan James, Salah, and Ollie Watkins.
Jeez, man.
Our team is washed.
Man. This is and the funny thing is, people say that the North team is the one that beat the South team. But it's only going to beat that South team if you have more than one player from that team.
That's true.
Actually, you know what? No. You know what? There's got to be a Leeds midfielder. I can't. There's got to be. I got.
RDS is taking his powers back.
No. There's got to be. I'm looking. Let me look at this. Let me look at this. These Leeds midfielders, man. Because, Jack Harrison.
So wait. You want a Leicester attacker?
I want to get De Bruyne out of this team. and
Whoa.
put in Haaland, man. Haaland needs to come into this team, man. We need
That's recency
we need
bias. That
no
is
no it's not
recency
recency.
bias at his back.
We need
No.
yeah. Harrison for Leeds is actually good. Harrison
Is he
for Leeds
in
is
midfield?
good. He's a midfielder, isn't he? Jack Harrison.
Okay. How about this? If we do, no, I can't have De Bruyne out. I'm sorry. I was thinking Madison and Harrison, but no, we can't do that. De Bruyne has to stay. He's a must.
So, Matt says, "Where's Fernandez, Thiago?" See, so what we're doing is this is two things. One, this is the North team first, the South, and the second, the rule of this whole thing. I should probably post a note in the chat. Is that you can only pick one player from. You can't have two players from the same team in the outfield 10.
I've got this, audience. I've got this.
Okay, you got it.
Okay. So Madison centre mid. Okay. And then play Coutinho left wing, Salah right wing, and then play Patrick Bamford as striker. That's not bad.
I'm not sure about that. But I mean, what's this? What Box? Okay, Box is saying. So Haaland at centre forward, KDB.
No,
sorry. Yeah, we can't have two players represent the same team. Box. That's just the only thing.
No, audience, listen to me. You will see my logic.
Okay.
Madison centre mid. Think about it. Okay, you got Salah, and we won't play Salah as a wide man. We'll play him as an inside, right? Okay. Patrick Bamford, he could play that role, right? He's not that great in front of goal, but he's decent at holding the ball. And then Coutinho.
Alisson. Sorry, yeah. The exception is the goalkeeper. Yeah, there's exception because there's obviously only 10 northern teams and 10 southern teams. So yeah, the exception is the goalkeeper Box. So the goalkeeper can come from the same team. So the goalkeeper's a free hit. So yeah, that was basically it.
So yeah.
So that's
my front three would be Coutinho, Salah, and either Patrick Bamford or Rodrigo from Leeds.
What about? Okay, I don't disagree with you currently. I'm just
or Lingard, Salah, and
what about Rodrigo and Leeds?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rodrigo, Coutinho, Salah. That's a good forward line.
Rodrigo, Coutinho, Salah. Okay.
Do you see that? See, I came up with a solution. De Bruyne is still in the team. Madison,
a lot of people saying that. So see, even Box is saying like, how about Darwin at CF? How about Darwin Nunes at CF?
No more Darwin propaganda.
No, because you can have Darwin at CF, then you can have like Rodrigo and Coutinho either side of him, and they can create for him and score.
Yeah, but Rodrigo is a striker. He can't play on the wing.
Okay, you can get like who can you get? Maybe Harrison. Maybe Harrison could play further up there. Maybe.
But Harrison's from. Oh yeah, he's from Leeds, right?
Yeah. Or maybe even like Firmino, maybe as number 9, So because
Firmino is my favorite player, but
so he can drop back.
No, but what universe am I in where Salah is like being questioned? What is going on here?
No, not questions.
What you been taking?
No, we're not questioning Salah. We're just saying that like we're trying to give our strongest northern team, man.
Hold on, but Salah's a must.
No. It's just that the thing is that when it comes to like big games, Salah flops. So we need to.
Do you see him at Old Trafford? Yeah.
No.
I think he slapped you so hard. Audience forgot.
No.
Man scored in the Champions League final.
No. Oh come on! He scored a penalty, man. Come on, he scored a penalty.
It's a penalty.
Give me an open play goal. Give me an open play goal, man.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's like disrespecting Thierry Henry and saying, 9 finals and he didn't score. You can't say that to Terry.
No, it's big games. It's big games. I mean, big games like the big games.
United. He scored against Man City last season.
United's not really big.
When he dribbled past 3 man.
I mean, it's like when the miracle at the sort of Barcelona lubrication. Salah wasn't there.
No, but what?
And yet and then even when you won the league, so it was because of Mane.
What this is disrespect.
What's this? Sorry. How about Matty Cash at right back Isk at centre forward.
Or
Marrakesh was
Matty
Villa, yeah.
Cash at right back, and then we could have Saint Maximin, Salah, and
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Rodrigo. That's a
Yes,
good
I think
front
yes,
line.
yeah. I think that's even better. Yeah, okay. That's where okay. So if we remove Trippier and we put Matty Cash.
Low key, I think RDS is a Saint Maximin stan because he as soon as I
No,
mention his name, yeah,
yeah, because I want us this team to win, you know, and Salah can't do it by himself.
Oh,
You know what I
unbelievable. The
mean?
disrespect.
He can't do it himself. He really can't. You know, Saint. Why is it? Alan Saint Maximin, is it?
Yeah. Isn't it Saint?
Should come up straight as Saint, shouldn't it?
Yeah, Saint STAIN.
Oh, SAN.
Oh yes.
Yes,
Wrong way
awesome.
around.
Okay, so we're gonna have to, because Chainsaw, you know,
How
Destiny
are you
needs this guy.
questioning Salah? That's just mad.
Destiny,
And Rodrigo or Bamford. I do like Bamford though, but you could
no,
go with Rodrigo.
to John chat, like, oh, Don Smoke is joining us, man. Okay, let's see what Don Smoke's for. Let me bring him in. Don Smoke, bro, how you doing, man? You okay?
No, I'm not happy, man. I'm looking at this lineup and I'm like, no wonder why you guys don't win trophies, man.
Listen, there's rules.
Okay,
Don Smoke. I know, no,
yeah.
hold on, RDS. I know
Go on.
Don Smoke doesn't know what rules are since he's a City fan, but there's a specific rule that you have to follow. Only one player from each team, minus the goalkeeper.
Yes, the outfield play, like you can't have two outfield players from the same team.
That's a typical City fan trying to cheat. Always trying to cheat.
That's why this is difficult.
And I would put, based on that defense, I'd put Edison as the keeper then, if that's your rule.
Then no Kevin De Bruyne.
No, it's the keeper, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'd put Edison because those guys need help at the back. That's all I can tell you. Those guys need an extra player at the back. So you need Edison.
This is why I step back, because I don't mind whether it's Edison or
no.
Alisson. Listen. So what's your case for Edison, Don Smoke over Alisson, man?
No, he said at centre back. That's what he said.
No, I'm saying he'll play as an extra player. They need support. Those guys, Varane is not so good on the ball. Kilman's question.
Good. No, don't disrespect Kilman.
But here we're talking about league titles is kind of good, man. He's not that good.
Do you know how good that left back is from Everton? That left back is insane.
He has potential, right? Come on, you guys rate Robertson, so I wouldn't want.
Whoa! We don't rate him that highly. Actually, we rate Simicast. Relax.
Yeah, the fact that you guys rate Robertson.
You're not even top of the league.
I mean, that is true, but I mean, like, City going to win the league.
City
going to win the league. City winning the league. They're not.
Respect,
bro. Like, the league will get cancelled before Arsenal wins it.
Okay, so is this swap Varane for Martinez? See, I would do that, but the thing is that it's more like a recency bias thing, because Varane did have good performances last season. So this is kind of like overall in terms of their contribution to the club that they're in. That's why Varane is over there for Martinez, in my opinion.
That's a good team, in my opinion.
No, but RTS, regarding Varane normally does well when he's next to a commanding centre-back partner.
Kilman is that commanding centre-back.
Bro.
Respect Kilman.
Bro, this is
respect him for what, bro? We just came from slapping Wolves 3-0. What are we gonna respect him for?
Well, what's he gonna do against City, against Haaland? He can't do much.
This is difficult, man. Because to get one from each sort of thing is because bear in mind you've got to get a player in from Nottingham Forest, from Leeds, from Everton, from Villa in here, man. And it's just like,
yeah, we got the good names like Konate. He's good.
I mean, Madison. I still would have had Lingard in and Ndidi. That's not my only switch in the midfield. I would have had Ndidi where Kiate is, and then I would have had I'd have just brought in Lingard to come into the midfield to add in pace.
Or you could do this. You could play Harrison instead of Madison, and then Ndidi instead of.
Lingard has nothing over Madison, bro.
No. I said Harrison over Madison, and Ndidi over Czech Konate.
Do you
Bro,
agree with
and
that,
you wonder
Honest?
why you guys have one league in 30 years.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
wonder.
yeah. Respect us. You haven't got a CO, mate. Relax.
Yeah, but this is Premier League,
I'm a
bro.
Madrid
Like,
fan, by the way. I'm a Madrid
bro,
fan.
we're talking Premier League. Like at the moment, we have
I
the
love Madrid.
heritage of Premier League, right?
Oh, boxers. How about Remo Freuler in center
What
centre
team is
mid?
he?
He's
Nottingham
let me
Forest.
myself. I think he's Forest, isn't he? I have a feeling he's Forest.
Bro,
We know
Yeah,
Harrison's a left winger, but we
he's
play him.
yeah, he's Forest.
Chainsaw, listen to my replacement, right? I would take out that Everton left back and rather have Idrissa
No.
Gueye as my DM over Kouyaté. Then we just have to look for a better
No, but
left back.
that left back's really good. I've seen him play.
Yeah,
He's
but
actually really good.
Kouyaté over
Okay, so then
Idrissa Gueye.
Okay, so if you put Idrissa Gueye's Everton there, then you're going to have to bring a Nottingham Forest player as left back.
Yeah.
You know, let's go to
That's
South, and then we'll change it at the end.
Wait.
We'll see which team wins.
Who's the left back for Newcastle?
But we got St. Maximin. We can't bring a Newcastle.
No. We'll be looking for alternatives. I'm first asking who's the left back for Newcastle.
For Newcastle, isn't it? I think is it Colback?
It's Target. Huh?
Let me just look. Newcastle. Oh yeah, no, it's Matty. It's Matty Target. Matty, they've got Target, Dummett, and Jamal Lewis.
But Trippier plays left back as well.
Trippier can play left back, but obviously his right back is his thing though.
Yeah, but I've seen him play left back for England, and he can. He's almost.
He's not better than the Everton left back. Let's be real.
No. You don't understand what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a better DM, bro. We're not gonna win. The North won't win with Kouyaté as a DM. Unfortunately,
they can still win. Look. This is an
attacking
team.
Because they've got Salah. Is that
Salah and De Bruyne? Come on, and St. Maximin. They
yes,
can't
the thing is, you will score, but you'll also concede. That's the issue. Yeah. It's gonna be a ping pong game.
But the thing is, South don't have. We'll have problems as well. So both teams are going to have problems under this rule.
I definitely agree that I feel like we do need a better DM there.
Because the problem is that midfield is too attack minded. When you have Madison and De Bruyne, they want to
if you're talking about right now, Ndidi's washed, man. Ndidi's
I'm not talking about Ndidi.
No,
listen to what I'm saying.
I don't see the hype between Ndidi. You can't go back.
Chainsaw. What I'm saying is Madison and De Bruyne are basically 210s. They too attack minded. They will both work. So you need someone with legs, someone who's good with legs, who's a destroyer. Hence, I want Ghana Gueye. As my DM.
Okay, so if we put that's Everton. So we put Idrissa Gueye there.
Yes.
And then
okay. I've got this.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Gueye at DM. Okay, and then left back Nico Williams. He's a right back, but
where's Nico Williams now?
Liverpool sold him. Liverpool sold him because he's washed.
No, but
I'd rather
he's
have as my left back than Williams.
No, trust me. Nico Williams a left back, and then
bro, I watch. Y'all sold him for a reason, bro. He's not that good.
He's good going forward, but he's defensively not that great.
Then how does that help us, man?
Who do you want as left back?
So you'd rather get Mikalenko out now, and he's got to play for Forest.
But Mikalenko he's really good though. That's the thing.
No, he's good. I've seen him, but I'm saying that the thing though is we need you see, like this midfield looks more balanced because Gueye will cover a lot of ground. That was my problem, and he's good at it. So now the thing is, since we can't have Mikalenko as a left back, we need someone who's defense minded, right? So because Saint Maximum is not going to track back. Medicine
Renan Lodi is all right.
Is he not in the Forest?
Yeah, it's not in Forest. He's Renan Lodi, like if we're going to mention, like we can put Renan Lodi in. He's okay. He's not world class.
Is it the guy from Atletico?
Yeah, I think they bought him
Bro,
from
put
Atletico
him
Madrid, didn't they?
immediately, man.
Yeah, put him in.
Not
Yeah,
even
put
a
him in.
debate, man.
Yeah, put him in.
It's not even a
Okay, that
debate.
makes
Put
sense.
him in. That sorts it out. Right. Okay. Let me get.
But that DM is awful. Watch when I put Son. Yeah, Son will rip him apart. But anyways, we move.
Yeah, when I'm
Bro,
Lodi. There you go. Okay, that's our team. That's our normal
I
team
believe in
then.
Czech Kanai. Anyways, next
That's
team.
not. Let me just quickly download the image, man. I've got to just click it. Yeah, so Allison, Varane, Kilman, Cash, Lodi, Gay, De Bruyne, Madison, Salah, Rodrigo, Saint Maximan. This is
Don't smoke. In terms
yeah.
of a striker, do you think Rodrigo or Patrick Bamford from Leeds?
No, I would take I would take Rodrigo. I think
Okay.
Bamford. Yeah, Rodrigo is not as consistent, but I think he's better. He's the better player. And
I think he has a
with
better
Salah
name.
there, with Salah and De Bruyne and Maximum, you can have any decent striker, and it's good enough. With Madison, will also give you a supply of chances. So I think attacking wise, this is pretty solid.
yeah. I think this is this is a good team. For the rule, like I think
Yeah,
think this,
like
I think this is
I think this team will finish higher than the current Liverpool team.
Oh, wait. Audience.
right, okay,
What
yeah.
about Bay as centre back instead of Varane? Because I think Bay is better than Varane.
A's gone to
Okay.
is on
Marseille.
low now, yeah. So it doesn't yes, Marseille.
Okay.
So it's not
But if
anymore.
he was here, he would have went.
If he was, yeah, there'd be no doubt.
Then the team would have
That's
looked
a
much
fact.
better. But
Yeah,
anyways,
I think change. So you can have a shot for who's this for Martinez. I think
yeah,
I
Martinez.
wouldn't
But
mind
RDS
Martinez.
doesn't want to pay him. In there.
No, I don't mind once. It's just more the fact that it's just like it's the recency bias thing, as this is supposed to kind of trying to be overall with what we can do. I know Lodi's
Hey.
in, but it's just because we don't have a choice. But like, just because Varana's performed more longer for United than Martinez has, in my personal opinion.
He's performed. Did you say performed, or he's just been there longer than? I wouldn't use the word performed. But
I mean, there's some people in the chat that actually do say Martin. Okay, what would you guys think? Should Martinez go in over Varane? Is that what you guys think?
Yeah, Varane's washed.
Manager. We'll get to the. Oh yeah, manager. Who should be the manager of the North team?
Klopp. Oh, sorry, Pep.
Yeah.
Pep.
Basically,
no, it depends if you want to win the Prem. If you want to win the Prem,
Mute your mic.
it's
Well, this is-
Pep.
yeah.
If you want to go to the Champions League final and lose, then you take
No,
Klopp.
mute your
well,
mic.
this is
You haven't
well,
won a
this is
CL.
well, this is a one-off game because this will be like this will be a one-off game, North versus South, like a charity game. So this isn't
Yeah,
going to be a league.
Ten
This is
Hag.
gonna be
I
a
think
one-off
Ten
game.
Hag's the obvious
Well,
choice.
Well, Klopp has shown in one of finals he doesn't score in 90 minutes, so I don't think we can take Klopp. We won't score unless we want to go into extra time.
Okay, Pep. Move on, Pep.
So we're gonna. So in fact, Pep. So let me make it of this. So like,
you
so
can never
Pep
beat
got
Don
here.
Smoke. You can just
Yeah.
never beat this guy.
North All Stars, man. North All Stars, man.
Pep's a CL fraud, by the way, but we move.
I
He
know.
has 2 CLs, bro. 2.
Yeah,
Klopp
with
has
Messi. Messi
many
carried
final losses.
Messi, the best player ever, carried him.
You know,
Bro,
it is
you guys had Salah, Dia, whoever you want. You lost finals, bro.
Okay, so North All Stars team for everyone who's watching, and obviously this is Pep is going to be the manager.
Coutinho's in.
Oh yeah, Coutinho's in. I'll bring Coutinho in as well. Give me 1 second.
Remember, South will have a different formation. They will have a back three because Tottenham and Chelsea have a back three.
Or
They're
back
the dominant team. Yeah, back seven.
Back
sorry.
7. So right, okay. So let's say Coutinho. Before it starts, Coutinho, do you have any like any thoughts on this team, or is this or do you think this is good? Who? Hello?
Yeah, it's a good team. It's a good team. You know, I was reservations. Yeah, it's a good team to be honest.
Hmm.
And with the manager, I think we should do good.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, then let's get into the South, man. Now, let me refresh this because there we go. Blank. So we're going what 3? We said 3 at the back. So what?
Yeah,
3-5-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's basically a back 7.
South team. Okay. Right. Okay. So just so that people know like what the South teams are, so that like no one's like, I don't know what constitutes the South. Southampton, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Fulham, Spurs, Chelsea, Arsenal, Brentford, Brighton, and Bournemouth. So goalkeeping wise, we're talking Basuna at Southampton, Fabianski West Ham, Gator at Crystal Palace, Bert Leno at Fulham, Hugo Lloris for Spurs, Edouard Mendy for Chelsea, Ramsdale for Arsenal, David Raya for Brentford, Robert Sanchez for Brighton, and Mark Travers for Bournemouth.
It's between Robert Sanchez from Brighton or the Crystal Palace goalkeeper, in my opinion.
No.
Yeah, they have Butland. Don't forget, Crystal Palace have Butland and Guaita.
They do.
Guaita is their starting goalkeeper.
But Guaita stated that though. What about you? So, no love for Ramsdale?
No, overrated.
No, he's overrated, man. He hasn't had any tough test. He hasn't had one tough test.
No, when he has a tough test, he always lets in easy.
He F's up. He F's up.
Exactly.
Bro,
Box
I understand. But
for I know for one of the DMs, it's easy. Declan Rice for DM.
Let's go position by position.
We're gonna wait though, because we've got to remember. Because we've got to get. Because we've got to. We've got to get almost all. We've got to get
Brighton goalkeeper, in my opinion.
So is there agreement that Sanchez should go in here? Robert Sanchez, so Brighton goalkeeper.
It has to be. I mean, Lloris is not the same.
But the thing is, we're talking overall though, not necessarily just like what they're doing recently.
But I'm just using last season as the case study.
Spurs got fourth, didn't they?
Yeah, but they got fourth because of Son and the other players and Conte and his tactics, not the goalkeeper.
And what about?
The thing is, there's a lot of bum goalkeepers there. They don't really have
in the South.
What about Fabianski?
Nah, that's another bum.
Fabianski, no. They have Areola. Don't forget Areola. They have Areola.
He's all right. He's all right.
Yeah, Areola's okay.
Well, but for me, it has to be maybe Bert Leno from Fulham.
Come on, dude. No.
Yeah, why not?
That guy is a dive merchant. He just dives, bro.
Come on.
Bert Leno. What?
Come on, Don Smith.
What?
Bro, what's wrong with that?
The reality is, bro, if we are to be fair, right, we have to look at which keeper has the highest save percentage. As much as you may not rate your Ramsdale or Lloris is washed out. Unfortunately, we can't take Lloris.
Yeah, he is washed. No, Lloris is washed.
One spectacular save every once in a blue moon. But Ramsdale, as much as he has all his theatrics, if we are to be fair and honest, he's the best in the South.
No, don't smoke. No. You're just biased because you only watch the elite clubs. You don't respect Brighton, Crystal Palace. You need to watch other teams, Stop watching.
No, they concede these. Yes, like
bro. I know you. You just watch the top 6 maximum, and that's it. You don't respect the smaller teams.
Bro, I don't respect bums, bro.
What do you mean bums? Respect Brighton goalkeepers and Crystal Palace goalkeepers.
Why should I respect him? Because
you have to use your eyes. You have to be not biased.
Bro, I don't even wear glasses, and I'm telling you that keeper concedes goals, bro.
Yes, you have the final call.
Let me think. I mean, I don't know why you guys are hating on Ramsdale, man. I genuinely
come on.
No. I'm not saying that. Yeah, people say it's overrated, but the thing is that like, you can't deny that like Arsenal, defensively, because people forget how bad Leno was and how bad previous Arsenal used to.
But let me remind you.
Yeah, go on.
They were about to get 4th. They should have had 4th with 3 games to go.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
RDS, I think is a bit exaggerated about Leno. Leno was one of the. If you pre that injury, he was their best goalkeeper. He outplaced what's his name, Martinez.
But you can't pre-injuries, bro. This is soccer. This is not some game where you can.
Don't call it soccer, Don Spoke. It's called football. It's cool. Don't call it soccer,
mate. Yeah. Don Spoke exposed the game. Like, listen,
Bro,
Don Smoke.
I'm
Me and
from South
Coutinho
Africa.
know what we're
It's
talking
called
about.
soccer, unfortunately. But I'm
What?
saying you can't
This is the
play
thing. Okay,
easily,
so
bro.
by its name, do you play it with your sock? Do you play it with your sock and no shoes? Do you play
That
with your
doesn't
sock?
make Leno a better
For it to
keeper,
call
bro.
it,
We
for it to be
play
called
with
sock.
hands.
RDS, come on. You're telling me the Brighton goalkeeper doesn't get into this?
No, he's decent. No, he's
Yeah,
decent.
no,
He's
no. That's
decent.
what I'm saying. Sanchez is for me. It's
Or the
between
Palace
Sanchez.
goalkeeper?
It's between Sanchez and Ramsdale. That's for me. I mean, Joe. I mean, says if
No,
you
I'm,
need,
I'm not
if
having
you need,
Ramsdale.
if
For
you need
me,
a
I'm
high
not
line,
Ramsdale.
if you need a high line
RDS,
sweeper keeper with
RDS.
distribution,
It's either
Ramsdale
Sanchez
all the
or
way.
Guaita. It's either Sanchez or Guaita.
Yeah, okay, I'll go for
I ain't
Guaita.
having Ramsdale.
Boki says, "What happened to Mendy? He was the goat keeper." Well, that's what I was told by Chelsea.
If he was the
fans.
GOAT, then I can be
It
prime
was a
minister.
bounce. It was a new keeper bounce. That's what's
New
meant.
keeper bounce.
Back
Okay,
five tax. Back five
let's
tax.
okay. I'll soon agreement. Let's put so what's it? It says Robert Sanchez, isn't it, man? So let's put Robert
Yeah, that's
Sanchez in
fine.
goal then. Okay, fine. Right. Okay. Robert Sanchez, man. Who? What's that? There we go. Okay, cool. Right. Okay. Three of our. There's obviously going to be.
I'll give you a
Chelsea
Bournemouth centre back. I'll give you a Bournemouth centre back who's really good. From my boyhood club. Senesi. Marco Senesi. Senesi. I'll write it in the.
I heard you. I
sorry,
heard you. But just like I heard you, because it's just like what? It's what does everyone else think? That's the question.
Bournemouth.
Bro, there's this guy for his team.
Bournemouth, they conceded 9 goals, man. Come on.
Yeah, but he's actually
not
no. But when he was playing for Feyenoord, he was really good. It's Bournemouth. What do you expect?
Yeah, but it's gonna be based. But you can't do that. It's gonna be based on how they perform for the Premier League.
I know
Yeah,
Senesi.
we can't.
Like he's
can't.
he's good. He's good. It's just Bournemouth.
You know what? You might as well at RDS because Bournemouth players shouldn't be in this team, in my opinion. But because of the rules, you might as well put in this centre back.
Okay.
Senesi is probably their
Wait,
best
what?
best player because I don't know any other good player that plays for Bournemouth.
Same.
What Todd
Unless
Cantwell?
you know RDS.
Todd Campbell, relax. Okay.
No, Todd Cantwell's fucked. Were you going to play him at cam or left wing? No. There are better players for other London clubs that play left wing or cam. No chance.
Senesi, okay.
So it's going to have to be Senesi.
Okay.
Bro, does this guy even start for his team, bro?
No, he was starting for final, but I don't know if he's starting for.
Wait, so this guy's not even the
Yeah,
first choice.
you can't even.
back at
Right,
his
okay,
team,
yeah.
and
He has to at least be. He has to be playing. He has to be playing.
No,
Like,
he's
can't
good.
be-
He's good.
can't be a
I know he's
No,
good.
he's
Just
not
Bournemouth
even. He's not even. He's not. He doesn't even start for his team, bro. Why are we putting him there?
Let me look. What about? Let me see.
Can you name the teams, RDS?
So I'll name the teams again. So 1 second. So Southampton, West Ham, Palace, Fulham, Spurs, Chelsea, Arsenal, Brentford, Brighton, Bournemouth.
This is hard.
Is that 11? I don't know if that's 11.
It's 10. It's 10 for the outfield players.
Okay.
So obviously you can have. So for me, I'd probably, because you're gonna have to put another Brighton player in. So I would put in, like, I'd actually put Dunk in here, Lewis Dunk. I play a Lewis Dunk and then a Chelsea defender, maybe Koulibaly or Thiago Silva.
James, bro, you can't.
Oh, sorry,
you
James.
Reece
Yeah,
James,
Reece
Reece
James.
James.
Yeah, Reece.
But Reece James will be sent right mid.
Rejay. Man like Rejay.
Rejay will be right mid, RDS.
Yeah, but
You
you only
play-
have one player.
You play. So what?
I know.
Is there anyone else in Chelsea that would actually come into this team right now, though? It's only going to be
J5. My guy J5.
No, we
As
have
a
to
defender, you only have Thiago Silva.
We have to. Sorry,
Thiago
no, guys.
Silva.
We have to include Kante. It doesn't matter if they're injured or not. I should have said this as well.
Oh, come on. He's washed. He's washed. Not in terms of ability.
No, but overall,
in terms
though,
of availability. In terms of availability.
RDS.
But we can't.
Availability.
You can't.
yeah.
You can't. Yeah, go on.
He's made of glass.
Ray J has to go right mid because in this formation he's probably arguably one of the best right-sided players in the league.
No, but I think he can play CDM as well. He can play CDM. He's played CDM
He
before.
can't, dude. He can't.
Yes,
play
he can.
CDM, dude. He's tried, bro, and he was trash, man.
Joe says Isbro, Joachim Anderson for Palace and Bella Country from Southampton. Okay. and then Box says Anderson, Dunk.
Yeah, but
Kocha.
Southampton's not really a London club, is it?
Well, Southampton's part of the South team, though, isn't it? They're there.
By the way,
the only thing I'd say is that I really want Ward-Prowse in this team.
yeah, Ward-Prowse will
Like
be DM.
we need dead ball specialists in this team. Like and Ward-Prowse is that.
He's just a crossing merchant. He's just a crossing and then
but if we're talking about a player from that's going to represent Southampton, like it's got to be Ward-Prowse, man.
Oh yes, striker.
Sorry, yeah, go on, Chainsaw.
Striker would be Mitrovic. That's hands down. Fulham, boom. There's no way.
No, Ivan Toney. Why not Ivan Toney? What's wrong with Ivan Toney?
No, Mitrovic, come on.
No, Ivan Toney for me.
Oh man, this is gonna be tough, man. Well, okay.
That's a good shout. It's actually, I think it's not as simple because they both good. So the thing though, I think in a back three, in a 3-5-2, Tony shines. Whereas I feel that in a 4-4-3, that Mitrovic is bread and butter.
Well, we can play. Well, there's two strikers. We can play both of them, can't we? We can play Mitrovic and play Ivan Toney. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Yeah. Why not have both of them?
For Crystal Palace, you have James Tompkins. I don't know if he's decent. He's a bomb. He's a bomb. Nathaniel Klein.
Listen.
Nathaniel Klein or Tyreek Mitchell. I think Tyreek Mitchell's good from Crystal
Palace. Tyreek Mitchell's a left back.
Yeah, but you can play him as centre back.
Anderson is the best.
You play him left-sided centre back.
Is everyone in agreement that we should play Mitrovic and Tony up top?
Yes. Okay. Agreed. No.
At least that's taken Brentford and Fulham.
Yeah.
Okay. So
agreed.
I think Joe Ward should go centre back. I do rate him. He's captain of Crystal Palace.
Joachim Anderson. No. I disagree. Joachim Anderson.
Anderson is their best defender, dude.
By the way, RDS, Abdul's in the background.
He is. Yeah. Okay, that's a shout.
Abdul says in the private chat, add him.
Huh? Oh yeah, I did add him. So and then I removed him, and I'll keep it at that. For everyone who saw what Abdul did. Everyone saw what Abdul did.
I didn't see it. What did he do?
He was being a troll. He was being a massive troll. I'll leave it at that.
Abdul doesn't even know Premier League players. He doesn't know Premier League players. Besides Haaland, he only knows Haaland and Ronaldo.
Abdul needs to learn that.
Abdul's a clown.
Abdul's a clown, man. He's a clown. Like I respect him sometimes, but he's a clown. So
he's an HH disciple. He's an HH disciple.
Centre back Anderson, Crystal Palace. That's for sure. Yeah.
So Anderson,
Charles Darwin will agree with you, Chainsaw.
Funny guy.
But which Anderson? Sorry.
Anderson.
Joachim J-O-A.
Anderson.
Joachim.
Oh yeah,
Joachim. So it's Joachim.
Yeah, remove that and then
Joe Achim, basically.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
So no one thinks what about Dunk, Lewis Dunk?
Yeah, no, Dunk. Yeah, Dunk.
Dunk. Lewis Dunk.
Okay, so we get Dunk in here as well.
Duncan Senesi.
No, Senesi.
Oh, come on. Put my guy Senesi in. Come on.
Why do you rep him so much?
Oh, because he's from my boyhood club at final.
Bro, that doesn't mean he's good, man.
Yeah.
No, he's good. He's Bournemouth packs. Come on.
Where do we get Bournemouth?
We're doing well. Oh yeah, Declan. Yeah, okay. Declan
Rice was J5.
No, Rice DM.
No. Yeah, actually.
No, I want J5 in there. I want my guy J5.
Let's finish the final sentence about finger. That's the only thing. So who else comes into this position?
Senesi. I'm
Romero from Spurs.
He needs to start though. He needs to start.
Bro, he's only played one game for Bournemouth out of 7.
Yeah,
come on.
Romero from Spurs.
No, he's
considered a centre back.
Oh yeah, how do we not?
Wait, Harry Kane.
How do we not put Harry Kane in this?
No, he's a huge tree trunk. No,
No. RDS. You play Harry Kane at number 10.
Play Harry Kane
number 10.
You could
No.
actually. It's a fair point. Could you not play Harry Kane number 10?
No, we're not having Harry Kane. No, I'm not having it. No.
Or actually,
I'm
why
not
not
even-
just or play
We're not having that bum.
or play Son on the right, isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
play
but
Son.
Harry
I
Kane
don't
has
mind.
to be
Son's
there.
left, isn't it?
But Harry Kane has to play. He is the best.
No, he
striker.
doesn't. Don't smoke. No, he doesn't. He's a bum. He's overrated. He's a bum and he's overrated. No way.
I don't know.
Not
It's not. I
having
would say he's a bum and overrated, but I
He's
think that
overrated.
the debate is like, can you put Kane in and put Son in?
Wait,
Even-
no. Let me ask you this way: Are you
Okay.
telling me Mitrovic and Tony are both better than Kane?
Yes.
No. It's not. No. It's not about that. It's just. But it's about like, how do you? Because if you now put, for example, Kane instead of say Mitrovic or Tony, we're now saying, okay, you now need to tell me a Fulham or a Brentford player that gets into this team and where they get.
The
into this
thing
team.
is, with Fulham, right? You can have a William. From Brentford, I think it's only Tony, but Fulham do have attacking options, right?
Oh, you can have in the double pivot. What's it called? Paulinho, the guy from.
Yeah, you can have. I think Palina is a good shout in midfield.
Okay.
You can have Rice and Palina in midfield.
Okay.
Or,
Yeah, okay.
or you can have William. You can have William in attack. So you can pick how you wanna go.
Let's switch that. We got to get Kane in here.
But Kane has to play, man. That's
Let's before we go back to let's actually who was our last centre back actually?
no wait.
Senesi.
Wait.
Oh,
RDS, you could do this, right? You could have William as the right midfield and then Reece James as a right centre back, as how Chelsea would have at times.
Okay, so Reece James here.
Yeah, and then William from Fulham as your.
No, I want J5. I want J5 in the team.
Bro, Jake. Dude,
What? Come on.
No,
Come on. He's in my Avi. He has to be. He's my guy.
Coutinho, no.
Oh, come on.
Coutinho, no. I'm sorry. That's the only way I have to put my foot down on J5 being in this. There was a time, yes, I know there was the hype about him being the third best player on the planet because of the Ballon d'Or thing. I get that.
No. Do you know why?
Yes.
Yes. The only reason is because I met him. That's the only reason. He's in my
I know.
API. That's the only reason.
RDS, you could put Lewis Cook as DM for Bournemouth because Bournemouth doesn't have any good players, unfortunately. And he's
Oh yeah, it's like Senesi, but he's not played. That's the problem. He's not.
He did play last game, and they drew
did play
1-1.
last game.
But
this is their best player, bro. He has to be amongst their best player, bro.
there's no best player at this team unless you want Dominic Solanke or Billing.
Who scored against Liverpool? Did anyone score against Liverpool?
No, we won 9-0.
Oh, it was 9-0. It was 9-0.
Oh no! When they won their first game, who scored? Because they won their first game of the season. They beat wasn't it Leeds?
Was not more like Peter Kiefer Moore or some. I think it was Moore. Scored against Villa.
Yeah, exactly. It was let me see Bournemouth's.
No, but you
more.
can't have a Bournemouth attacker though. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. None
No,
of those
you
three
gotta-
I
attackers.
know. I'm just trying to pick like any Bournemouth
I'll
player.
take
that
Lewis
has scored
Cook because
recently.
that's the name I saw on BBC, so I might as well just put him in.
Oh, when they beat Forest, so Philip Billing, Dominic Solanke, and Jaden Anthony.
No. RDS, you can't have any of their forwards. It's impossible.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Lewis Cook has to go DM. It's just the only name I could find.
Box says stick Matt Ritchie left mid for Bournemouth.
No, left mid is like Son, Martinelli, those type of players. Like we're talking about.
But we can't
actual
play Son.
I think from Arsenal we can have. I'm saying for the cam position we can have Odegaard from
Arsenal.
or Saka
No,
or Saka
no,
is
not
right
Bo-
mid.
no,
Martinelli, left mid.
Martin is talent.
I think Saka.
He's overrated.
Why not?
He's overrated.
Why not?
He's
overrated.
Why
He's
not?
not
Since
overrated.
He is
they say
overrated.
this is a very defensive team. Why not play?
Why don't we play
Why not play?
Jesus
Why
at
not
right
play?
midfield?
Why not play Partey and Declan Rice as the two CDMs?
Yes, you can have Partey and Rice. I
Okay,
think
that makes sense.
That is
Okay.
the best that you could.
Yeah, but then there's a Bournemouth attacker in this, which makes
Yeah, so
no
play.
sense.
So then play Matt. What's as Box said? Play Matt Ritchie as left mid.
To be fair, I'm biased for the North, so yeah, put Matt Ritchie left mid.
No, but then we have to find a Fulham player. That's why we gave Paulina as the pair of Rice and Paulina.
Yeah.
Or Rice or J5.
Get out of
No,
there.
not Jason.
Guy,
Man.
just
Can you name the teams other than Bournemouth, Arsenal, West Ham? West Ham's gone.
as in who's left?
Yeah, who's left?
Okay, can you stick Rice there so we get West Ham out of the way? Just
Okay, yeah.
stick
So
Rice.
put Rice in. Okay, so put Declan Rice. Okay.
Wait, what teams are left? Arsenal,
So yeah, so Arsenal are left.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth are left. I think Southampton. We've not got someone from Southampton.
James
Put
Ward-Prowse,
James
number
James
10.
Ward-Prowse in the number
Number
10.
10.
Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll do that. That sorts that out.
You can for Arsenal, you could play Gabriel Jesus right wing because he's played there before and he's actually better.
Yes.
Saka. I'll play Saka there.
No, but Saka's more left. Saka's
No,
Saka
left
plays
is
on the right.
Martinelli.
Saka
No,
plays on the right, Martinelli plays on the left.
Saka plays on the right, yeah. So okay, Matt Ritchie left mid. He gets
Okay,
left
for
mid for
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Okay.
How many teams are left? It's Fulham.
So it'll be right now we've
Yeah.
still got to put an Arsenal player in. I'll
Yeah,
just put Matt Ritchie in for a second.
Paulina as DM, and then Saka as right mid. There you go.
Okay. So Paulina is
As DM.
as DM.
Are we really gonna have that human tree trunk in the team? Really?
Well, come on, he's got
Sorry.
golden boots, man.
Yeah,
He
but
gets 10 plus assists as well.
he's
He
a
was
bum.
at City.
He's a bum. He's a bum.
He's not a bum. He's not a bum.
Just
People
remove
say
the U.
tech.
He's a better player than Haaland.
Look, I think no. Can we just have a genuine? This. I'm sick of hearing he doesn't pass the eye test. He doesn't pass the eye test. Well, at least they're performing because you've got bums. And I'll say this. I'll be controversial. You got bums who have been hyped up to be one of the greatest and haven't lived up to the hype.
One second.
Neymar.
Sorry, 1 second. Boxers put Cook for Bournemouth. He's the best bet. Where does
I
Cook-
told you. I said that.
Is it
Lewis
midfield?
Cook.
Oh because Richie plays for Newcastle now. I was gonna say he's okay, so he's out. That's why I was like, doesn't Matt Ritchie play for Newcastle now? So we can't even include Matt
Yes,
Ritchie.
ages ago. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So,
Lewis Cook.
okay.
Trust me.
So Cook at where? At left?
Oh no, Todd Canwell.
GDM.
Todd Canwell.
No. Lewis Cook. The guy in the chat, big him up.
Box.
He's right. Just play Cook as DM,
Cook as DM. Okay.
and then Saka right mid, and then what
Then
club's left?
The thing is, you need a Fulham player. We
Yeah,
gave
Fulham left
Paulina
mid.
the player.
No,
So who's
there's
the-
other Fulham
who?
players as well. Let me find some.
Willian, right wing.
I said William, and everyone said he's washed.
He is washed. He is washed. He is washed.
Yeah,
I still think.
who plays for Arsenal? Who plays for Arsenal? Because we had
I
Saka
think.
or Jorginho on the right.
It should be Jesus personally for me, man. Instead of Saka.
So
No,
you put Jesus there.
No, Jesus can play right wing. He's actually better right wing than his striker.
Saka's better.
But this is this is more
Saka
right.
can play
midfield.
left. Saka can play left or right.
No,
I mean,
He's
should we
playing
take?
on
I mean, what? Okay, let's take it to the chat. Actually, what does the chat think? What does the chat think? Actually, what is the Oh, pal. Thanks for giving that. Oh, we're not putting him in anyway. So, what does the chat think? What does the chat think? Saka or Gabriel Jesus? Let us know in the chat, man. Saka or Gabriel Jesus? Because personally, I think Jesus should be as the right. Personally, I think he's literally is a striker, but.
No, he's not a striker. No. I'm not having that on. No, he's not really a
He's a
striker.
right forward.
He's a wing. He's a winger. He's a winger playing at striker. He's not clinical enough to be a striker. He's even
Have you
said
seen
it
him
last.
Yeah, but there's a lot of
I don't know
strikers
why
who are
he's
not clinical
flip-flopping.
enough to be strikers.
Come on, Don Smoke. You remember? He said.
He's
to
a
Pep,
right forward. The thing is, he's not a winger. He's a right forward.
but here's the question, RDS. Your creativity is a big question mark. with Gabriel Jesus, he'll give you goals, but who's creating for those chances? Ward-Prowse isn't enough.
No, Jesus is good enough to create his own chances.
No, he's not that
enough
good.
to
He's not Ronaldinho. He's not Neymar. He's not that level.
But the thing is,
Neymar's a bum. Neymar's a bum. Neymar's a bum.
That's not a bum.
This isn't supposed
Neymar
to
is a
be.
bum.
I didn't say Jesus is top tier, but I said he's good enough to create a chance of
No,
his
he's with Ward-Prowse as his creative player. That's it. Just Ward-Prowse. And maybe Harry Kane at maximum.
Bro, like you I don't think you're
Saka would get so many goals with Harry Kane.
Bro, you guys just put Arthur. You're not in a position to talk about creative midfield. I don't think you know enough.
I'm not the one who brought Arthur to Liverpool. Why are you like blaming me? I'm just a supporter.
Blame Julian Ward. Blame Julian Ward.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're now just a supporter.
I am just a supporter. I support 2 clubs, by the way. I'm a Madrid fan as well.
I support multiple clubs from other leagues.
Fans are now becoming shameless. These were
Wilson, Caney, Solomon, Cabanio, Dakota.
I've never heard of these guys.
They're decent players.
Only Caney.
What was it?
I think their number 10 is Pereira.
Oh, this is a fair point actually. You could put Trossard or McAllister in attack for Brighton, then put a Fulham man in centre back instead of Dunk. That's a fair point actually, because Trossard is good for Brighton. So you could put Trossard on the left, and then you could put a Fulham centre back instead.
All right. Who's the Fulham centre back?
Fulham centre backs are bums.
Exactly. This shouldn't be this difficult.
But let's Fulham centre backs right now. Who are the Fulham centre backs?
No. Actually, no. They've got a good centre back. What's it?
It's Diop, isn't it? It's Diop and Shane Duffy.
No. They have that guy, a former academy centre back for us.
Tosin,
yeah, he's very good.
Tosin. Okay,
he's a baller.
Bro, baller my ass, bro. He couldn't make it at United with Maguire.
Don't smoke.
A lot of people are saying, I'd put Shane Duffy in there. Shane Duffy.
He
hardly starts for them as a centre back.
Shane Duffy. Now, what about?
Yeah, he has like one or two appearances. And every time he's been there, they've conceded 2 or more goals.
So what about Issa Diop then? Issa Diop.
He hasn't been starting for them as well. 1 appearance and they lost.
So who's the starting centre backs of Fulham then? Is it Aderibo and
Tosin?
Tosin and I thought it was Tosin.
I think some guy called Ream.
Oh, Ream. Tim Ream.
They're washed players, man.
Yeah, but as I'm saying, their centre back are bums, man.
Yeah, absolute bums. I agree. You know what? All right, if you want Gabriel Jesus, might as well play him right mid because we'll be here forever.
Exactly.
Okay,
only because I've been outvoted.
Let's put Gabriel Jesus in there. Okay.
And then left, we could go with is Willian.
Willian.
Yeah, we've got to put Willian. I might as well put like this.
How old is Willian?
Probably like 35, 36.
Wow.
Oh, why is he not coming up, man? Am I spelling the name? Willan. That's what it was.
It's like William, but Willian.
That's what I'm doing.
That's what he's doing.
That's what I'm doing. It's not coming up. It's as if he just disappeared. Like the thing doesn't recognize that.
Maybe it doesn't exist. Maybe it doesn't exist.
Literally, it's like that. No, not Willian anymore, man. Not like.
It's IAN at the end.
Yeah, IAN.
It's double L. He's just not appearing.
I've got double L. Yeah, WILLIAN. This should be fine. All I've got is Jose Willian and then Willian Vargas. I know that's not him.
Let's just put that unknown guy there.
That's it.
Might as well.
Leaguie, like so. Yeah, you can't seriously. All right, lad. Shout out to the bath time, man. You can't seriously be putting Willian in. We've got no choice. Willian.
spoke put
Oh,
the
Wait,
same.
bro, what about Andres
Silva.
Pereira?
No.
He's their number 10.
Yeah, but he's
their-
not left mid.
Yeah, but he's a United player, man, and United forwards play wherever in the front line, dude.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, you know what? Big up Manchester United. I'm gonna be. Let's put Pereira here, man. Let's put. Can't even spell his name even.
You thought North was going to be harder than South. RDS. Look at this South team. Absolutely washed.
Yeah, bro, that's why you guys haven't been winning anything for a long time.
Exactly.
So someone help me spell Pereira, man. Sorry. Is it P-E-R-R?
I put it in the chat.
Oh, let me see the chat. Man. Crystal Palace. Oh, no Zaha. Ah, man. Who do we put for Palace
Anderson.
instead?
Anderson's actually good.
Zaha's gonna be...
bum.
No,
He's a
not.
No, he's a
No,
bum. He
he's
dribbles
not.
and then he falls to the floor. And then what does he do? He doesn't do much.
Wait, so can we not? Yeah, okay, no. Can we not put Zaha's left and just put one of those bum ass Fulham defenders, man? Zaha's gonna get into this team, man.
Bro, you guys are losing. That's what I'm saying. Like,
What do you mean, you guys? We all support northern teams.
no, all of us. Shit.
Oh, boxers here. RDS Wade, Mitrovic centre forward, Mabinho or Damsgaard as left.
Damsgaard is actually good.
Damsgaard is good.
What team?
Damsgaard's playing for now. Who's
For
he playing
Brentford.
Brentford, yeah, he plays for Brentford.
Yeah, so if we take replace Tony with Mitrovic.
No. We already got a Fulham player. But we could replace Tony. Tony, I don't rate that highly.
Who's the Fulham player that we have?
We don't have one. We
don't have a
about
Fulham
to
player.
play
we do
Pereira.
have one. That makes sense.
So put Mitrovic with Tony and then play Damsgaard.
Yeah, there you go. Still a wash team.
Yeah, so remove Tony, put Mitrovic, and then Damsgaard as left wing.
Yeah. And then...
He plays for Denmark, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
So where does Damsgaard play for again? Is it...
He plays for Brentford.
Brentford. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we got it then. We got it. We got everyone.
This is a wash team. North wins. North wins. Who's the manager? Who's the manager?
Who's the manager? Yeah, it's gonna be Conte, man. It's good. Shout out to Boxman. Thank you for giving us that, because I think that actually just helped solve the whole team problem completely. Shout out to glad you enjoyed.
Wait.
Yeah.
RDS, at the time the squad was selected, was Tuchel out of his job?
Was Tuchel out of his job? Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. Let's say Tuchel's out of his job, man. We can't dig him a grave, man. We can't.
Yeah, I think it's Conte.
Yeah,
Conte, clear.
Not
Arteta. It'll be boring football, though. It'll be very boring.
No one gives it to Arteta.
You win the Premier League this year, so maybe soon it'll be Arteta.
Bro, Liverpool have a high chance of winning the league than Arteta.
But what about Graham Potter? No love for Graham Potter?
Oh, I love Graham Potter, but just give him a season.
Actually, you know what? I know low key take, but I actually think that Vieira could do bits of this squad. I do think Patrick Vieira could do bits of this squad.
Oh, how about this, RDS? How about this? Because we're going to respect all managers, because remember, you have to respect the resources that they have. So you can't say Conte straight away, because Conte has decent resources. He already had Son and Kane at Spurs, and obviously he has a legacy beyond that. But Patrick Vieira, he deserves a shout. Potter deserves a shout as well. Yeah. So I'll go Patrick Vieira, because we're trying to be fair with all the clubs. So I'll go Patrick Vieira, and You know what? Pep shouldn't be the North manager, in my opinion. It should be Eddie Howe. It should be Eddie Howe. You know why? You know why? RDS, no. Let me finish.
Okay.
Because Eddie Howe, what he did with Newcastle, and remember we're talking about what they're doing at their respective clubs, right? So you have to respect what they're doing at that club. So Eddie Howe at Newcastle has been up there with Pep and Klopp in terms of wins, and he's been outperforming what's expected from him. So let's respect, Patrick Vieira, Eddie Howe's, F Pep, and then we move on.
Can you hear that Chainsaw sounds like a bridesmaid? You can tell who winners are and the nearly men, right?
So one second, let me just quickly address the comment. Why put Jesus there instead of Saka?
Why are you going to say that, Don Smith?
Sorry, go on. Continue.
I'm a winner. I'm an absolute winner.
Winner of one league in 30 years, bro. That's not winning.
That is well, we won all the trophies imaginable.
One of each, bro. One of each.
Realize that this is just one quick thing. Are we agreeing that Vieira is the coach? Are we giving this team to Vieira?
Yes.
But I wouldn't really care, man. As long as I know the North will win, so you can pick.
Yeah. Will they? Let me see if I can get these. Let me see if I can.
You have Pep as your
manager. There's so many bum players in this team.
You have Pep as the manager, and Pep knows how to win this thing. You can ask Liverpool. Liverpool will tell you.
Let me see if I can actually just sort of screenshot.
Don't smoke. Stop using Liverpool as a reference point.
Bro, you are supposed title rivals, bro. So who else am I supposed to?
Now we're washed. We're washed. Let us be washed in peace.
Are you guys washed? Really?
Yeah, we're washed.
Who said
you're the washed rivals? I agree with that.
It's painful.
All right, let me just I'm going to upload the images. So for those who didn't see and then compare. So just bear with me, guys.
Just for bath time. This is the South team. Oh, yeah, this is the South team.
Wait, but I just thought of something. Why KDB instead of Haaland?
No, you can't go recency, man. Not 9 only games. KDB's given us multiple seasons.
Yes, but I'm saying there's enough creativity in the North that we can do with just
KDB is the best in the world, though, or arguably the best in the world.
No, that's fine. I don't mind that, but I'm saying when you have Haaland, half chances become goals.
Yeah, but who creates most of those chances, though?
Come again?
Who makes those chances for Haaland?
Bro, it doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter. Oh, so you're telling me if James Milner was playing your midfield?
I understand that Liverpool aren't used to creative midfielders. I get it. Like you took it from a Liverpool perspective.
No, but you can't downplay. You can't downplay Kevin De Bruyne. He's literally.
Let me interrupt you guys. Let me just for those who just are watching, let me just quickly show. So this was the North team here. For those who can see that. So this was the North team.
World class team.
So Alisson, Varane, Kilman, Cash, Lodi, Gay, De Bruyne, Madison, Saint Maximin, Rodrigo, and Salah. And then this was the South team, as everyone can see. Okay, so Sanchez, Anderson, Dunk, James, Cook, Rice, Damsgaard, Ward-Prowse, Jesus, Mitrovic, and Harry Kane. So let me know in the chat, guys. Like, who do you think actually? Who do you actually think wins this? Paul, who do you actually think wins it, guys? Who do you think wins the?
No. Can we predict the scoreline?
Oh yeah, okay. Chainsaw first. What do you think the scoreline is? Who scores? Like what happens?
I think 4-1 to the North. I think Salah gets 2 goals, and I think Saint Maximin scores and De Bruyne scores, and the guy who scores for the South is Harry Kane.
No, I think it's a Varane. It's a Varane own goal.
Varane own goal. Okay, I'll take that. But it will be 4-1 in my opinion.
What do you think, Don Smoke?
I think it's actually 5-2, right?
Okay.
De Bruyne gets 3 assists. Salah scores a penalty.
Why a penalty? Don't disrespect Salah.
That's where he gets most of his goals, right? Salah scores a penalty. Varane scores an own goal. Varane scores an own goal, and Kane.
Let's look at the
Chat.
I mean, so I'm just looking at the chat because Bath Time's giving us grief, man. Bath Time's giving us grief for it. Says I cannot believe, say Maximan got in, one of the least effective players in the league. Show me this nonsense, RDS. Why didn't you put Thiago in and put Mella in goal?
I don't know about Mella, but we can't pick Thiago because Salah's there. Only one player from each team.
But I mean, if we could have made that midfield a lot better if Thiago.
Why are you hating on Salah? Like Salah's literally top three players in the league.
You guys have a point. I feel like Salah's not needed in this team.
What? This is a disgrace, an absolute disgrace. How?
No.
What is this?
It's just that it's about overall team cohesiveness. Like I said, like.
Hold on.
If you put Lingard in this team on the right,
hold on, RDS. I'll ask you a question. Who got the golden boot last season?
It was Son. It was Son, wasn't it?
Son and Salah. It was joint. Okay?
No, but Salah. But Salah scored like 10 penalties, didn't he?
No. He's not Nicolas Pepe. He's not Nicolas Pepe. RDS and Don Smoke. Who got the most assists last season?
I don't remember.
Yeah, of course you don't. RDS?
No, I remember winning the title, bro. And
RDS. Answer that question.
Sorry, Box is saying like 3-2 to the north. So a lot of Eddie said.
RDS, why are you not answering the question?
3 filler. No,
RDS, answer the question.
I'm getting into it. I'm getting to change. So I want to quickly read these comments because I can't believe you've arrived at those teams, bro. Like, I mean, this was tough. This was tough. The unheralded Rodrigo KDB link up. Okay, boxing. Let's have a Salah in or out. Some people saying Salah. Some people saying Salah should be out, man.
But Bath Time, there's South and North, and only one team from each club.
Oh yeah. You can't replace. You'd have to bring.
I think Bath Time doesn't know the rules. That's the problem.
No, he does. He does. I just think that it's if you're gonna replace Salah, you got to put in maybe I don't know, Lingard or something like that from Nottingham Forest or some effective player, and then bring in.
Can't have how could you say Lingard and you're questioning Salah? I don't care, and you didn't answer my question.
Salah scores the first half of the season, so when it matters, the guy goes missing.
The key. So... That's the key. That's what my thing. My thing with Salah was more about the fact that like this match will be like a one-off game. So do you expect Salah to deliver in a one-off game in a one-off like?
He's taken Egypt to the World Cup 2018. He's done that before with a crucial winning goal. So he's done it before.
Wait, didn't Salah make sure that Egypt don't go to the World Cup?
Listen, mental health matters. Okay, so you have to lay off Salah. But like he did score in City. He scored a hat-trick.
This guy has made sure that his team doesn't win.
No, that's not true. That's absolutely not true. He led us to the 2018 Champions League final.
Bro, you're talking about 2018 against Tottenham, bro. Like against Spurs.
That's 2019.
Are you for real? Spurs.
Yeah, but you lost to Spurs. You lost to Spurs that season.
Bro, that is Poch tax. What I'm saying is,
why haven't you won CL?
Bro, when it has mattered recently, Salah has made sure his team doesn't win.
Boxers, we want Milner in for Salah, man. That's the fair thing about
that's crazy. That's crazy. No, RDS, answer my question. Who got the most assists last season?
That is disrespectful.
Who got the most assists last season? RDS.
Just
answer that simple question.
I'm not sure. That's why I can't answer.
Okay, I'll answer it for you. It was Salah.
Okay, go on.
Double-digit goals and double-digit assists.
Okay. And what did he do in the final against?
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
No, what did in a one-off game? What did he do? He said he said I want Real Madrid. He wanted Real Madrid. So he'll say,
let's leave Salah alone. Salah's world class. Let's move on.
So here's my argument, right? Salah has been in 4 finals in the last season, and he didn't score in any one of them. 4.
Yeah, but no one scored in any of them, other than Real Madrid.
Bro, but at the end of the day, if he is the difference maker, at least score or assist in any 4 finals and no show, and this is a final, why is he here? He might make us lose. Like he'll jinx us. And
Salah could do it on a wet night in the North atmosphere, man. So
exactly.
It was a struggle squeezing exactly struggling. Getting a Bournemouth play in was difficult. That was I think one of the hardest things to get into this game. Like, how did you like?
Let's not fall into the Haaland hype. Okay,
bro, Haaland. I know you mad at Charles Darwin, right? But that's got nothing to do with us. Haaland is cooking on our side.
Haaland is balling. Haaland,
if
like,
he's a face of football, I'm picking.
if it wasn't for
Bro.
De Bruyne, Haaland would be in this because De Bruyne has overall as an all-star.
Wait, Chainsaw. So you say you rather have Salah as the face of football than Haaland?
I never said that.
Yeah, then what's your argument? Because you guys
Vinny's
push
the
Salah
face
to
of
be the
football.
face of Liverpool.
No,
And you're
Vinny
telling
or Mbappe, they're the face of football, not Haaland.
Right. Let's actually round on that note. Let's actually round things up, guys. Thank you so much, Don Smoke and Chainsaw, for coming on. This was actually fun. And it was difficult. Like, unlike the bum ones on other channels where like they just throw in 2 or 3 City players, Liverpool players, and call it a team. This actually required a lot of thought to actually like get like an ideal team around. So I think that it might be good to try and do some different versions of this, like harder ones, for example, in different themes. Maybe like a La Liga one, for example, like especially as the World Cup goes.
Or we could do teams that have won more than 2 prems in the last 10 years.
Relax, mate. No, audience, we should do CL winners only. We should only do CL winners.
But this is a prep thing, so
no, actually, we could go international.
Actually, that's a fair. You could do the best, like, although it'll be all Madrid players, you could do like the best 11 from the last 10 years of this.
Audience, here's a better idea. It's about the World Cup. So you do the best 11 for Europe and best 11 for South America, and then you compete because in the World Cup there's going to be South American teams and European teams.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to find where Liverpool players will come from because Thiago is not even a backup in the Spain team.
So what? No, but we have like Firmino, we have Alisson, Fabinho.
I think Alisson. Would Alisson be the goalkeeper?
Fabinho is a right back at Brazil.
Yeah, and he's world class at it.
I mean, the South America.
And remember, I could switch to into a Madrid fan anyway. So
you could probably see. Oh, what's this? The Todd Boehly Cup, and then says, or you could just do the World 11, establish who's world class. Oh, World 11 is going to be tough though. A World 11 would be very.
United players.
I would dare to do that before the World Cup. A week before the World Cup, we'll do some of those things. But like, but that's.
I think Europe versus South America would be the best World Cup.
Europe versus South America, Africa versus Asia,
and then we do a final.
And then we'll do like a final.
Wait, change that. I have a question. Is Luis Suarez still ahead of Charles Darwin for Uruguay?
No, they both play together.
Shout out to Eddie, man. It's just a great show, guys. Everyone have a good night, man.
Big up, Eddie.
And shout out to Box as well and Bath Time. Guys, thank you guys so much for joining in. Remember, if you're new to the channel, to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter and X. Smash the notification button on National News. Thank you so much for getting involved into this debate. We'll be back with more live streams coming next week. Have a nice day, everyone, and cheers.
Peace.
Cheers.
Peace.